What is going on, beautiful people? I hope that you guys are doing well. It is your girl Kiana, and welcome back to another video. So guys, I am super excited about this video today because why? This is my first official layering combination video. Now you guys know, if you've been riding with me for a while, I have never done a fragrance layering combination video because I'm selfish. You understand? I be wanting to keep them fragrances to myself, okay? But I said, you know what? Why not bring the good people what you've been smelling like, what you've been digging for this summer? You know what I mean? So that is what today is. I got a little bit of everything in here to appease what fragrance profile you typically enjoy. I got fresh and clean. I got a nice little floral fragrance. I also have gourmand, and quite honestly, y'all, I think I kind of got carried away with the gourmand just a little bit. So there is total 6 layering combinations. 6, okay? So I'm hoping that you guys love them. Definitely let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys will. And I look forward to bringing you more in the future. But of course, you guys know, and based on the feedback that I got from my vlog, I will definitely link it here. I did feature some layering combinations along with some fit of the days. I am going to be doing fits and scents because it got some positive feedback. So I definitely am so excited to bring that to you guys. So if you are new to the channel, girl, welcome, sir, welcome. Honey, if you are OG, what it is, what it do, how you be, I'm happy to have you, you know? And of course, if you are new and you're just dropping in, I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. I do love to bring you anything from fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, vlogging, all that good stuff. So it's kind of like a come one, come all over here, and we lit, okay? So let's go ahead. Let's jump right on into this thing. Let me start out with my first layering combination. So the first one, it's no stranger to my channel. You guys know I absolutely love this fragrance. When it came out, it was my everything. And that is Sunshine A Mimosa, okay? Very nice, bright fragrance. Definitely very sweet, very fruity, very fruity. All around feel good. Even look at the packaging with the nice orange, the little sunset here. It already has you thinking, girl, we gonna have a good damn time, okay? So in this fragrance, we have bright bubbly champagne, which is definitely reminiscent of the champagne note that's in champagne toast. So if you love champagne toast, honey, this is you. You're gonna like this. And then you have fresh citrus. I love everything that has citrus elements in it when they are sweet. I don't like anything that's too potent, too bitter. I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, where it smells more like the peel or the husk than anything. I love the juicy element that citrus notes bring. It smells like you might have a nice pineapple note in there, and I love pineapple notes. They give a nice fresh take and sweet juicy element to a fragrance. Almost, girl, almost to the point where he might want to gobble that neck up. You understand? And that's what I like. What I do to pair with this to kind of enhance the fruitiness of it is I always bring out C Passione, because one, I think this is a very sexy fragrance. I think this is a nice signature scent fragrance. It is like a burst of fruit. You have some woody. It is overall very sweet, but you do have the woody elements, and when it dries down, it gives a nice sort of soapy finish that's clean. And that's what I like about it, because you have the fruitiness in both, but you also have that clean element when it dries down. And the fruity element in here, it is a nice complement, a nice balance. And when I tell you, I actually have this on today, y'all. No lie. My husband was like, what is that you are wearing? You smell so good. We went out to dinner. We went to a Mexican restaurant. The aroma in there is just so, oh my gosh, honey. But guess what? I couldn't smell any other food because I was smelling my damn self. That just lets you know that this right here is the truth. So try this, honey, and thank me later. You got notes in here. You have black currant, you have pink pepper, you have grapefruit. You have, I want to say you have jasmine in here as the floral note. You have a little bit of amber, a little bit of patchouli, but very understated. Let me say that. But it is overall very fruity. I love every second of it. So you cannot go wrong if you try this. And pair it with Sunshine Mimosa, girl. Okay, so the next one is one of those ultra feminine fragrances that I love to wear at night, but you can definitely wear it during the day. But at night, stranger things go down. So, a whipped rose latte, when this fragrance dropped, I knew I had to have backup on backup on backup. Why? Because it smells exactly what is in the notes, apart from the cocoa. I know a lot of people say they get cocoa, but I do not get cocoa in this fragrance to my nose, okay? So in this, you have crushed rose petals, cocoa flour, and then whipped foam. This to me smells like a very nice, creamy, dewy rose. But even if you're not a rose fan, so hear me out. Even if you're not a rose fan, I promise you, you will not be disappointed in this fragrance. But if you do have it in your collection, girl, tell me this fragrance don't hit. So I always start out, of course, with the respective lotion or the body cream, and then I follow it up again with the fine fragrance mist just to make sure the fragrance lasts longer and I have a little bit staying power. You know what I mean? Then, honey, honey. I set this thing off. I have to come on top of her with Narcisco Rodriguez Musk Noir Rose. Honey, I absolutely love this fragrance. This fragrance has made it into my top 10, and this is one that I cannot do without and will not ever do without. Why? Because this is just sexy as hell, and it's sophistication in a bottle, and I guarantee you when you wear it, especially paired together with that whipped rose latte, you will get compliments out the wazoo, okay? I actually had somebody stop me in the grocery store to ask me what I had on, okay? Because I smelled delicious. You understand? So, in this fragrance, you have a little bit of a fruity element. You have a little plum. You have a little citrus, which is a bergamot. You have a nice vanilla note. You have rose, of course, and it just smells so good. It is nice, well balanced, and in this, oh my gosh, you do have pink pepper, honey, and that's what I love. If you are a pink pepper fan as much as I am, then you would truly, truly enjoy the blend of this fragrance. And when it is paired with whipped rose latte, it makes magic, honey. Ultra feminine, soft, just exudes what a woman should be. And I love it. Definitely, definitely recommend trying Musk Rose Noir with whipped rose latte. Thank me later. All right, so the next fragrance combinations are for my gourmand lovers. So, of course, we want to smell delectable, we want to smell edible, so just yummy all the way around. So, let me go ahead and jump right on into my first one. So, for these, I want to say that I always like to layer them with the honey body oil, and this is Victoria's Secret. I know I was like, I'm not gonna bring Victoria's Secret, but listen, honey, if you don't know about this Victoria's Secret honey oil, I don't know where you have been. You must be sleeping under a rock. If you have not gotten this, get your hands on it. It smells absolutely divine, and you will definitely love it. It leaves your skin nice and moisturized. So who doesn't want to smell good and yummy and be moisturized and soft too, honey? Who doesn't? So, first one. Gingham Heart of Gold. So I always, like I said before, start out with the lotion or the cream. So I always base myself with the lotion, and then I come in to make it last a little bit longer with the fine fragrance mist. And in gingham, you have crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. And when I tell you, this is the sweetest golden apple that you want to have. You understand? But it also gives a nice creamy caramel sort of vibe because you have the vanilla in it, the vanilla bean, and then you have the sandalwood. And oh my gosh, the top, when I spray this, the top even smells so good. So think about this. You've already gone in, you've layered with the honey, and this is actually pure honey, and it smells divine. You understand what I mean? You're gonna follow it up with that creamy apple, that creamy sandalwood, and vanilla bean, and you already starting to smell like a nice caramelized little apple. You understand? So what you're gonna do is you then are going to come in and you're going to bring that honey wildflower in there, honey. Honey wildflower. This is so sexy. And honestly, this is one of those underrated fragrances that you wouldn't necessarily think is going to be a sexy fragrance. But when I tell you, this fragrance is so sexy to me. You have crisp pear, fresh wildflower, and then sweet honey. The majority of this fragrance is the sweet honey. So you see where I'm going with this? I love a nice caramel sticky little apple. You understand what I mean? I like to take it a step further, okay? And I always follow it up with a little brown sugar, that brown sugar babe. And that is vanilla 28 Kiali. When you take this brown sugar element, this tonka bean, this praline element, and then you add it to vanilla, a little bit of sandalwood, a little apple, honey, why are you smelling like a straight up caramel apple? This is amazing. I definitely recommend this 100 times. Tell me, you guys, what you think in the comments. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I have received several compliments, and not from my husband, okay? Smells so good. So good. I want to eat my damn self. All right, so moving on to the next, okay? So the next one came out, and I absolutely fell in love with it for SAS. It was one of the new releases. It was the Fun Fair collection. Everybody went crazy over, but this one in particular stole my heart. And y'all know what I'm about to say. Guess what? It is not bubblegum pop, but it is orange vanilla twist. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, this is a orange creamsicle in a bottle, okay? So you have a nice creamy vanilla note, you have orange sherbet, and then of course, okay, what it is, orange sherbet. That is exactly what it is. So this definitely smells authentic, but what I wanted to do was add a nice doughy element to it, like a cookie element. Quite honestly, you probably could add cinnamon donut to this and it will be everything. But I said, you know what? I want to add something that adds a little bit more of a cookie factor to it that will kind of make it smell like an orange glazed pound cake. Now, if you from Alabama, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You understand? That thing is delectable. When I say that's what it is, and that's what you're going to smell like, sis, okay? So I said, let me pull out that joy, and I'm going to find some joy in pairing this, okay? So this is the sugar snickerdoodle, and oh my goodness, honey. So you have snickerdoodle spice, which of course gives you that like creamy cinnamon nutmeg element, and then a little bit of the doughiness from a cookie, you know. And then you have creamy vanilla, and then sugar musk. Smells more like sugar, not necessarily a musk factor, but honey, overall this smells like a nice buttery cake like fragrance. And I'm not talking about like a vanilla cake, but a nice pound cake, throwing in a little bit of that cinnamon, and it's so buttery, y'all. It's so buttery. But then you turn around and add that orange. You add that orange, sis. You add that orange. I'm gonna tell you, this smell like an orange glazed pound cake. And if you want to be somebody pound cake, what Beyonce say? I wish I was your pound cake. Girl, you know I look good. You right. You right, sis. You look good enough to eat. That's exactly how I feel when I wear this fragrance. But then I turn around and I top it off Killian's Princess. When I tell you, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing. Just try it. If you got it, just try it, sis. And hell, I'm going to venture to say, even if you don't have Killian, okay? Because for a minute there, they had discontinued old girl and then they bought her back. So if you don't have that fragrance, don't worry about it, sis. Just wear these two together. Wear these two together and tell me what happened. Because I'm going to tell you, I was smelling my damn self. And I was like, girl, you might as well compliment your damn self. And I'm going to tell you, these are a head turner. These are really a head turner. I, again, was in the mall. And somebody stopped me. I was trying on shoes. I reached over them to grab my size. And they said, now, you know you smell good. And I was like, do I? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't wear fragrances to get compliments, but I be damned. I don't care who you are. If someone tells you you smell good, that make you damn feel good. You know, pat yourself on the back. You did a good job, sis. You did a good job today. So the next one, keeping in line with the gourmand, that I definitely wanted to bring to you guys, that I have been loving. My husband definitely loves this fragrance. Definitely love this fragrance. And that is vanilla mocha cream. And then of course here's the lotion. And then of course here is the fine fragrance mist. Oh man, I really love this packaging. I do. So in this you have cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid, and then white tonka bean. So you already know the vibes. It is definitely, you get the cappuccino, you get the little coffee note, but overall it is very creamy, just like a cappuccino with some froth on it. That's exactly what you get. And then, honey, I turned around and I said, okay, so I got a little bit of mocha, but do you want a little bit of tonka in there? Girl, I threw some tonka bean in there. So I pulled out Dahlia. Now, Dahlia is kind of discontinued, but if you have her, pull her out, dust her off, sis. And then this has velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. Girl, we gonna whip the hell out of that thing. You understand what I'm saying? This smells so good. This actually smells like a caramel ribbon crunch from Starbucks. This smells like a white chocolate mocha from Starbucks with some caramel drizzled on top. So what I do to enhance that caramel note, girl, is I have to bring out my Montauk Vanilla Absolute. This smells like, to me, a nice sophisticated vanilla. I would say it is more or less not like a cake like vanilla, but a nice sophisticated vanilla that pairs so extremely well with tonka bean caramel notes in it. It just makes it smooth. You know what I mean? Like a smooth, delicate, satin, creamy like vanilla. And that's what I love. So this is more or less like this your walking cappuccino, honey. And what you saying is go ahead and drink me. Go ahead and drink me. Okay, y'all. So the next fragrance is kind of like my take on Very Berry Vanilla. Okay, that is what this is called. Very Berry Vanilla. Say that 50 million times in a row, okay? But I absolutely love this layering combination. I hope that you guys will as well. So this is Love, also a part of the Christmas collection. And this is the Cotton Candy Champagne. So this has bubbly rosé, sweet strawberry, and then pink sugar. If you saw my last video, I go into detail on what this actually smells like. And I can tell you again that this smells like, to me, pink sugar. That's what it smells like, pink sugar. And it also smells identical to this perfume that I actually use as well. And I'll show you in a little bit what it is. But overall, you get a nice sugary strawberry note in it. Smells predominantly like sugar. Amazing, fun, playful fragrance. You can kind of wear anywhere, to be honest. You can wear anywhere and people love it. This is crowd pleasing as well. I also like to kind of follow that up when I do both the lotion and fine fragrance mist. I like to follow that up with whipped berry meringue. So this is kind of like your boardwalk taffy, your I think it's what it's cotton candy clouds or something like that. I think it is something. I do not have that one. I chose not to get it because I already have boardwalk taffy and now I have this whipped berry meringue and I don't need them all, you know. So I chose to get this one because I wanted to add like a fresh berry note, like a blueberry to it. And then of course you have whipped sugar and then fluffy vanilla in it as well. So you adding on top of the strawberry, you're having your berries, you know what I mean? So think about caramelizing some berries, like your strawberries and your blueberries with a little bit of sugar, putting that thing in a bowl, honey. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull out some a la mode, which is ice cream. Put it on the top, honey. You got a whole dessert. You got a whole snack. You understand? And then what you want to do is, if you have pink sugar, you can throw pink sugar in the mix, that eau de parfum. Or like me, I had to try this out, and that is Good Chemistry. And then this is sugarberry. Let me put it up there so you can see it. And that's sugarberry and honey. This smells so good. Again, smells exactly like pink sugar, which smells to me exactly like the cotton candy clouds. Okay, smells just like, or cotton candy champagne. Let me say that. Oh my goodness, y'all. I cannot. You want a toothache, honey? This is it. If you trying to hook, line, and sink them, this it. So guys, that is all that I have for you all today. I hope you guys enjoyed the layering combinations just as much as I did playing around in them. I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Holla!